So, I mean, I mean, did he give you his number? I think he would have by now.
I had his number back from before. I mean, we exchanged numbers when we were all part of when he was still part of 1A. That's how I contacted him over Christmas, and as far as I know, he hasn't changed his number.
I was just making sure. All right. So, anyway, you give him a call. He'll be around and be like, "Hello, Ryu."
How's it going, Amato?
All right.
Yeah, I was curious. Do you still have those suppressants that you talked about when you were still under your condition?
Oh, I got them from Fuma-san, but since I didn't need them anymore, I gave them back. Like, why?
Oh, I'm planning something, and I figure it might be useful since I'm not sure I want to broadcast what I am around.
Right. The way they work is that, well, they kind of like punch you in the stomach and make your emotions go dead for a while.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's not really stuff you take without like a regular dosage. Like, I often had to talk to him about, a schedule and stuff, especially when those Tengus came around.
Right. Well, I'm not expecting to take it too much. I just need to do some scouting around, and like I said, I don't want to be a beacon from where I'm going.
You have you been doing deal stuff?
No, but I've finally been called on it.
Oh, right. I mean, if you don't need to use your deal or power, more like, skill, then yeah, I guess it would help.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna meet up with you guys for lunch tomorrow, so maybe you can explain it a little more then.
Right. Are you like okay with Fuma-san, by the way?
I don't have a problem with them.
He'll kind of scratch his head and you'll be like, have you asked your persona that?
Um, has Kuma come back, or is he still stalking Kitsumi?
He's back.
I haven't mentioned anything, but last time I met him, he didn't seem to have any problems.
He'll be like, I'm right here, right?
Yes, I know you're right there.
Uh, and he'll be like, to cut it short, kid, I don't like it. Well, what can you do? We're meant to work together. But if I ever went back to that temple knowing what's going on, I don't think I'd be able to hold out. We should stay away from that place for a while until, this whole. Well, we probably shouldn't go back at all. You know, I don't do well under torture.
Don't. Hey, now you got me confused. I have no intention. You saying now we shouldn't go to the tower?
Temple. You,
Oh,
as
I
in,
have
like,
no intent.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I have no intention of going back to the temple. I just want to make sure that if I'm going to the tower, I'm not going to be immediately detected.
Right, right. I mean, it's just on my mind, that's all. Or our mind.
Right.
But to answer the kid's question, well, we're in this fucked up plot with him as well. So I suppose it's fine.
If you think it's going to be a problem, say now or forever hold your peace.
I mean, we should have said it before she went and fucking stabbed. I mean, we should have said something about it before, she did get stuff. But we didn't. We didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I was going to say, we didn't detect any signs from Reiko, so no, none of this. We would have been able to control any of this.
Now, we ain't said anything because we're fucking pussies. Well, anyway, back to talking with this kid. Don't hold him up for too long.
Right. Yeah, Kuma says as long as we don't go to the temple, things should be fine.
Right. Yeah, is there, oh, he'll be like, well, you're not involved in the family stuff, right?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Mm. I guess there's, like, you know when you guys did the digging thing the other day?
Yes.
Like, I kind of chose that specific contract for a reason.
Okay. Yeah, it's got something to do with your family, doesn't it?
Uh, yes and no. I mean, it's, well, I've had conversations with Nakatomi-san, but well, it turns out that, well, at least my parents and stuff, they kind of do and kind of don't do that stuff. And, well, I don't have the best relationship with them. And, well, I can't exactly talk to Reiko about these kind of things, considering her and Katsumi are divided. And I don't exactly want to get on Nakatomi's bad side. But it's not really something I can talk to her about it because it's kind of weird, and I really don't like the implications. Oh, I'm just rambling. Sorry.
Right. So basically, what you're saying is you're caught between a rock and a hard place, and it's got something specifically to do with the fact that you're associated with one of the families.
Yeah. Right. And he'll just kind of be like, I don't know how much dark deal you stuff, but from like doing a bit of research and stuff, what I saw is not what most people see when it comes to the deal. Like, what did you see?
You're gonna have to be more specific. You mean like who visited you, or
Yeah, the visits.
Well, I don't really have much, but a snake showed up in my room.
A snake? Any more details?
Um, he left residue on my wall. Basically, said I had about a week to show that I'm actually going to be doing this.
More details about the snake itself, maybe about its history, mythology.
Oh, Kuma said it was Orochi.
Oh. And he'll just kind of pause for a bit, and he'll be like, you said you weren't going to go back to the temple, right?
Right.
You said never go back to the temple.
Right. With as much as an out as I am with Katsumi, I'm probably that's a pretty safe bet.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much you know about him, but yeah, you don't want to go back there if you've seen that guy.
Right. Okay.
I guess it sucks. I mean, you guys seemed like, well, you did candle and stuff together. Mm.
There's a lot more to this going on than meets the eye than I take it.
Um. Well, I don't know about like your feelings and stuff, but when it comes to like the lore behind people's personas, I guess I'm kind of reading up a lot on that kind of stuff, and it's public knowledge what persona the senior Katsumi has.
Right. Well, if Orochi's going to be the big bad that I'm going to guess that he's got Susano.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
I mean, Katsumi's dad, he probably gets a lot of people who go and do the pledge, it's called, come to him and stuff for like objectives to do with Japanesey stuff.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the way it works is that like think of it like in like you've got like a guy who gives you like objectives. Like Orochi is one of those guys, and I guess considering you're in close proximity to where the Nakatomi has set up, you meet him rather than some other evil being in the past. Kind of a bit of a bad draw, honestly.
Right. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
And Kumasak will be like, "Oh my fucking god!" But anyway, yeah, if you want, I can bring Fumasan then to our lunchtime talk. I mean, he's the one who was able to get them after all.
Right. If you can. If not, I suppose I can always go through Reiko since I think she's dating him.
They are. I
They seem to be, or at least they're pretty close to it.
I didn't really think Fumasan was the type to have those kind of feelings for anyone. He always seemed like the hermit type.
Yeah, and you're a hermit, but you developed feelings for someone, didn't you?
He'll just kind of scratch his head and he'll be like, "That's my arcana, yeah, but it doesn't mean I want to live in the mountains. I like having a computer and internet and stuff."
Right. Okay. I'll remember that. But no, whatever. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna let you go now and talk to you at school later.
Yeah, yeah. When it comes to me and Fuma, I'm still figuring things out since I'm not officially a part of any family, but I have the potential to be. So I'm pretty okay when it comes to us hanging out. But since you say that you're okay with, well, not talking to Katsumi and stuff anymore, especially since you had that snake guy visit you, it should be all right for you to visit him as well.
Right. So, I didn't necessarily say I was okay with it, but I'm kind of at the moment stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Mm, Uh, sorry, I just kind of, simplified it.
Right. No prob.
I guess
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. By the way, I usually have magic class now. Well, it's fundamental mythology, but if you go near the shed at lunchtime, like me, Saya, and Jinta we tend to come out there at lunchtime. It will save you a bit of wondering where we are.
Yeah, talked to you guys last week at lunch.
Oh right. Uh, but anyway, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
The, the call ended.
Okay, Kuma, so did you have fun stalking Katsumi today?
Stalking.
Well, I did see you watching her wistfully when I went to go to the drama class.
Is that what you call having emotion?
Well, considering you just kind of bailed on me to go do it.
It's not like you needed me.
Right. Okay, so I just noticed you've been actually bailing quite a bit.
Well, I like taking walks. You want me to
Right.
babysit you?
No, but maybe a quick informing me before you're heading off.
The fact that I have to inform you about what I do, really? Shouldn't you just know that?
I know when you're gone, but that doesn't necessarily... Right, never mind.
He'll just kind of sigh, and he'll be like, listen, I know when it comes to the touchy-feely stuff, you're not exactly great at it, but you're not an imbecile.
Right. Sorry, things... You're right, I'm not. It's just things have been very, very confusing lately.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I
Great.
feel every little part of you.
Right. And every time I actually try and talk about any of this, you get really snippy.
Yeah, because that's what you do.
Yep, you're probably right about that.
Mm-hmm. But yes, I'm here
So,
now. I've done my stalking.
right. So is what happened with Kitsumi actually part of me, or is that you trying to figure out how your duty is going to interact with everything that's going on in my life?
He'll just kind of roll his eyes and he'll be like, listen, kid, I'm gonna tell you something. It's not my job to be the introspective one. I'm meant to make you the introspective one. If I'm doing something that's not in my nature, then it's all down to you. Do you know how hard it is to lose yourself to some kid who's moping about? I stayed in like limbo for centuries, wandering about place to place, really loving our country. And then I get this kid who's like, so tell me what to do, rather than figuring it out for himself. Well, I'm not exactly ready to become Takanaka Ryu, am I? I'm Chikuma Saku no Chohan. I'm not gonna be some kid who doesn't even recognize his own name. So, no, I'm not going to tell you how I feel. No, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You can figure it out for yourself.
Well, that was an outburst I wasn't even asking a question about. I was more curious about if the reason you were watching Kitsumi was because you're actually still loyal to Minamoto and the family.
I said I wasn't going to tell you.
Right. Okay. I'll just assume you are and leave it at that.
Whatever makes you feel better.
Yeah, okay.
Like he doesn't go away, but he kind of minimizes his presence within you.
Right. Well then, I'm going to bed. Talk to you later then.
Mm. Okay. So, is everybody ready to sleep now?
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah. Okay.
I did want to have the conversation with Ku.
Oh yeah, you said you were going to. Alright. So Raph gets his pajamas on.
Yes. He also goes buys a bunch of beers of genuine Irish beers, or yeah, Irish.
Alright, so that will be 2 Macca then for two good quality drinks.
That's cheap as hell. Shit.
I mean,
He'll
it's
buy a
Irish
6-pack.
beer, no.
He'll get a
What?
6-pack.
What do you mean, lol?
So it'll be 6 Macca then. Okay. He will go back into his room, and Q will be staring at the bathroom mirror. Like, he'll put a hand through his hair.
What you doing? As I'm getting out the tankards I bought.
I'm taking a look at myself.
Ah. And?
I'm very colourful.
Yes. Yes, you are. Sort of pour some into both tankards. Alright, as I said, we need to talk. Sit down. So, just to get this out there, so you know, if you ever take me over ever again, I don't care the situation, I'm gonna get you ripped out and get another persona. We cool?
And he'll just kind of like lower his eyelids until be like, are you blaming me for your own feelings?
Look, I don't have any clue on where the entire you is me, I am you, whatever happened to that night. It happened, whatever, I'm moving on. Just saying.
Did you not enjoy it?
I was unaware of it, so no, I did not enjoy it. I'm just saying, if it happens now with Himiko, I don't care the situation. You're out, somebody else is in. It's automatic.
You don't
We
wish to
understand each other.
You don't wish to return her feelings? How callous.
Are you still trying to talk about Himiko, or you talk about the event?
I'm talking about your lover. Or our lover.
Right. The one night pickup girl who basically told us to piss off after a couple of days. No. Don't really have an opinion one way or the other since I wasn't around for most of it.
Perhaps you blocked that part from your memory. Shame.
Hey, whatever. Alright, you'll play denial for this later. Stated it.
And he'll just kind of be like, you do realize I'm simply your champion. I am the hero that you wanted to be.
Yes.
But you don't seem to want to wear the armor yourself. You seem very quick to deflect blame on whenever you do something that seems displeasing. But whenever we have a victory, you're sure to take all the credit for yourself.
Hold on. Backtrack there. Are you honestly going to sit there and tell me that basically I don't take responsibility for my actions, good or bad? Are you honestly going to do that? Do we have to have this conversation now? I just want to take his beer away from him.
And he'll just kind of look at it and he'll be like, you do realize that whenever you eat or drink or when you touch yourself, I get the full benefits of it.
I put both beers away.
I see. You're going to deny yourself.
Yes. Because if denying me means denying you, understand how fucking stupid that sentence was.
And he'll be like, why do you not wish to go further with her? She's willing. She has the body for it.
Regardless of her attributes, that was something that I was not a part of. Therefore, I'm not a part of it.
I'm not talking about that broad from before. I'm talking about that radiant angel.
Be careful of your words around that person.
Of your words?
Look, again, I don't want to get into the entire myth. You are influenced by your own. You are a projection of me that is being influenced by basically the mythology of you. So we are not identical. We have differences between us. We perceive things through different lights. Correct? We have knowledges that are separate. Or at least you have knowledge that is separate from mine. I don't know whether or not
Yes, I do have knowledge of my past life, the life that I was given, of my father, and of the very many women within my life, and of the taste of blood. Isn't this knowledge you'd want to share?
Some, yes. Some, obviously not.
Really?
I am sure there are things that you have done that you wish to forget when you.
Certainly. I did kill my own son, after all.
Therefore, no.
You do
You just admitted it
realize
yourself. So don't even try to backtrack that one.
you do realize the more that you deny me as not having a part of you, the less you'll be able to play with your magic.
That's the reason for this conversation.
I
We've
believe
been...
you're trying to chastise me into not doing anything erotic.
Oh God. Yes. Let's just put that on the table right there.
And my argument is, if she wants it, shouldn't we give it to her?
We shouldn't.
And why not?
Because it's between me and her. I get that you're in my head. I get that basically you acknowledge it.
Well, she also has that machine.
Which I'm sure is fully... whatever, I don't even want to quote that. Alright. What I'm trying to say is this. No driving. Period.
He'll just kind of tilt his head.
If in combat situation needs it and I ask for it, we can renegotiate that little bit after I ask for it. But no preemptive shit like you did that one.
And he'll just kind of sigh and he'll be like, you can be quite emotionally dense, Commander.
I accept that.
And he'll just kind of put his a finger to his lips and like he'll insert the tip of his finger into it slightly and he'll be like, I do contain myself whenever I'm beside that verdant green wonder. I feel it all the time, that tingle up my spine. I feel so restless. But then I get held back, not by these chains. He'll kind of rattle the chains around his neck, but by chains you put on yourself, an unnecessary restraint, as if you're afraid to love and to make love.
I'm 15.
So,
Back in your day, granted, everybody was 5 when they first around here. Now,
you do realize that the age of consent in this country is 14, according to your standards?
that has absolutely nothing. Because it's legal or illegal is immaterial to you at the time. I can't believe I'm having this conversation with myself. God.
I wonder how she must feel, knowing that you do not see her as a woman, but as a child. Perhaps you're going to make pretend and play house together.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I am trying to... fucking hell, man.
You know how the girl is besotted with you. She'd do anything for you. You saw how eager she was to please us. And yet you keep her at arm's length because of this misplaced sense of chivalry. Perhaps you're not really into her.
Oh, No, I am very much into her right now. As a matter of fact, it is distracting me a bit from basically what I normally do. And to be honest, it's not bugging me as much as it should, which would be bugging me. But I get all that. Trust me, I don't consider her a... Good lord.
And he'll just kind of look around the bathroom, and he'll be like, "Do you like it rough or do you like it smooth?"
What the fuck are you talking about?
Or should I
What?
give you both?
Alright.
Alright, so he'll come back, and in one hand he has a bar of soap, and in the other he has a towel.
Okay.
And he'll be like, "Which would you prefer to go to use first, or would you like to use both at the same time?" That could be quite the sensation.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Simply take them from me.
I go to take one of the... probably the towel, because I go to take the towel.
Alright, roll me a touch swirl.
Okay. Ha!
Alright, so when you take the towel, it feels kind of itchy and scratchy. You know, like it's really good for drying yourself off. I mean, it's a towel.
Yeah. What the fuck? What? Sort of let go of it. What was that?
He'll just kind of watch it fall to the ground, and he'll be like, more delicate then. Perhaps the soap.
I'll reach for it.
Alright,
Touch
go
again?
ahead. Yeah. Alright!
Goddamn!
We know what Raph likes! Alright, so when you take this soap, I'm really bad at describing things in voice, but I'll try. Like, it feels smooth and curvy. It feels like you can run your fingers over the soap and they'll just slip and slide in the right way. Like, you feel it's kind of buttery but sweet. You feel that when your fingertips press into it, you feel the residue like crawling up your fingers, enveloping it and coating it. It feels really fucking good.
Got it. Drops the soap. Alright. What the... Alright. What was this all about?
You don't use your body much, do you, Commander?
No. Not like that, I don't. I don't even know what that was.
It was your sensation, one in which I enhance, just from you having me. And he'll just kind of run his hands over his chest, and he'll be like, and he'll kind of look at you.
Great. So you can up my feeling.
Yes. I also have a very good nose. You can smell the excitement rolling down their bodies.
Look. All right. We might have to expand our limitations at this point.
Yes, I'm sure you can use it to good use. When you lock lips with that darling, you're not exactly feeling her. You're simply going through the motions rather than exploring every nook and cranny.
We're gonna have to talk about a lot more than just a simple statement.
You're quite repressed, aren't you?
Right. Sit down.
He'll kneel.
For right now, we need to care about the war that we're in.
And the world is simply just a planet if you don't care about its citizens.
I need you to help me fight this war.
Yes, my body has been manipulated in order to fight.
Are we understanding each other at this point?
I have always fought diligently by your side. I have not questioned you.
What is going on with me in a private capacity is me in a private capacity.
And he'll just kind of sigh and he'll be like, as I said before, the more that you deny me, the further we regress.
You are putting limitations on that by not being trustworthy.
And he'll just kind of smile and he'll be like, I realize that repeating myself is a fruitless endeavor, but still, I truly do wish that I see you to great heights. Especially when it concerns our owner.
What do you mean by that?
I wear this collar because it was placed upon me, and you yip and yap loyally.
We're both bound by what we have stated. How is that? That is one of our similarities. Whether we find out our masters are good or ill, we are bound to our own. Correct?
And Q will just kind of rub the back of his neck, and Raph will feel it prickle.
Yep. How else did you die?
I believe I accepted meat in a meal from an elderly woman. I couldn't refuse a meal, but my geese also said that I couldn't eat meat. I decided to die honorably by making sure that I wouldn't insult our guest.
Exactly, as I stated. We were both trapped. You got trapped in your words, as it is very well possible I could be already trapped in mine.
Yes, there is no running now. Even if you were to sever your connection to me, it will linger on. The geeses aren't so easily broken.
I figured as much. But Yeah. Alright. So. So one of the things you're telling me is that I cannot set boundaries to where we cross over. If I want to access all of who you are.
He'll just kind of shake his head and he'll be like, using your language, Commander. That is exactly correct. I wouldn't be so clinical.
That is something I need to think of.
May I suggest we retire to bed if you're not going to do any extra night activity?
In the morning, then. I do
It's-
actually sort of banish him. I don't let him finish.
Like he was pointing to the soap on the floor when you banished him.
Yeah.
And he will go.
Just use the towel, take off this thing so it doesn't like ruin the.
That soap felt really fucking good though.
Yes, I'm sure it did.
Alright. So now everybody's ready for bed, right?
Yeah.
No extra night
Carol.
activities.
I mean, I said Kira would hang up drinking for a bit, but she'll probably go to bed eventually.
Okay. So it will be morning.
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 Morning, Ron.
Oh wait, I forgot to do something. Never mind.
Oh,
No, not
boy.
morning.
No
Oh,
morning.
boy!
Nighttime.
Nighttime!
Okay.
All right. So can Reiko, Kira, and Rio roll their physical die for me?
Okay.
Sure.
Uh,
Just that?
Physical.
Yes.
So D10.
No spending on anything?
No, because you don't
Can't
see
spend
it
that
coming.
in my, I can't, oh. You'll never see it coming. Oh, that's okay.
Average.
Say Rio was the other guy?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
All right. I need
Yes,
the bathroom, so I'll be back. Okay. You
Okay.
can feel that suspense.
Yeah, I wonder what
Actually,
the hell.
yeah. You guys, what's the sense you guys all got?
What sense?
You
I don't
Sight
think it's a
and
set
sound.
since you rolled the
But
physical.
that was just physical.
Yeah.
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 What do you
Well,
mean?
Our senses are built off of physical, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, yeah, physical, so personal.
We just have a general physical dice.
Yeah, it's
but,
like.
But do we have a sense in common? That is the question.
That is. Well, Akira and Rio have the same senses.
Sight and sound.
I
So
mean,
is Ray Cobb one of those?
it's touch and sound. Yes.
It might be
So
hearing.
sound.
Yeah.
It might be a sound thing.
Though I will quickly say this: using bathroom is a good idea, so I'll be right back.
There you go.
Okay. That makes me wonder if this is another dream or a ninja decides to
Kill all of us.
attack physically. I mean, not. I mean, out of all three of you, I guess I am the primary target. I would be, just in case.
You never know. Someone might have been able to figure out who Rio is.
No.
It's too. I mean,
Don't
Rio
care.
really keeps himself.
He's fine.
He's good at keeping
No
that
one
secret.
can outsmart Rio. If Jess can't outsmart Rio, no one can.
Although, to be fair, I mean, this is the thing that I was wondering because I wanted so much to avoid metagaming, like, because Reiko, I mean, she would probably see that Rio has rather adverse reaction to her, and basically, like, in a long distance in the future, like, adding to that, okay, what type of people has adverse reaction, and then,
Yeah.
didn't know,
I mean-
Rio, that you are from such a traditional family.
Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting for when Reiko finally realizes that. Because, I mean, the reason why is because he is a family guy. Really important.
Family guy!
What did I miss?
Welcome back.
Yeah, seeing Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane season 17.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Then Dave went to the bathroom. But, you know,
Yeah.
he's not doing
But
this.
he's not fucking important.
Or he could be mostly invested in what's going to happen.
Nope.
No.
Oh boy.
Unless Emiko's attacking, I don't see it.
Yeah, that was
Unless
my...
it's Wait, we have to accept the fact it could be magic.
Yeah.
Oh,
It could
see
be
what-
magic.
Yeah, my theory was either dream or a ninja attack.
I mean, what sense do you guys, all three of you, share?
Yeah, we figured that out.
Yeah,
when
we'd
your
figured
guns out.
it's hearing.
Oh, you did that!
Yeah.
Alright, I'll give him 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Surprise! Good luck's back.
That's no
Yeah,
I'm
I-
back! Audience applause.
out of the possibilities. I'm fine with
Come
that
on,
one.
Black, you scamp! I should come back to town!
huh.
Uh,
You
The last place
Get
they'd
outta
expect
here.
him.
Get out of here! Bang him with a broom. Hit him over the head.
He's here to pick up Naomi, of course.
Why is she here?
It's really hard to tell them apart. You know.
Yeah, oh, sorry, Karu. I thought you were Naomi, so I fucked you in your sleep. I just used my various charms.
Would you have used the soap that night, guys?
What? Fucking use the soap at night?
Yeah.
Okay. We need to talk.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I don't want to have this talk.
Although I imagine in both you and my mind are going in a weird direction because of these questions. Oh,
What I
okay.
miss?
Raph is back.
We were waiting for you.
Fine.
Yeah, we were waiting for you. You might be
Ah.
emotionally invested in the scene.
Okay.
We'll wait for Matt to stop gurgling.
What?
Your mic was through the second spot now. All right, what's
Yeah.
going on, Jess? Please.
Alright. So, it's pretty late at night. Like, I'd say it's like 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then for I guess for Reiko and Rio, they'd be able to hear everything. The kid would be able to hear the door opening and closing and hear some words, but it wouldn't be like all of the conversation.
Oh,
Like you'd be able to recognize who it was, but you
wait,
wouldn't
it's
be.
like 12?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Midnight.
She's probably still hanging in the commons.
Which is probably 'cause you have got to be
asleep on the couch.
All right. Either way. So when you hear two people come in and it'll be like you didn't have to walk me back, you know. And you'll be like, no, it's okay, Fujikage-san. That's way too long. I could just call you Fuka or something, right? That's a real name. Oh, anyway, yeah, it's fine. You sure you wanted to come back? You could have stayed around my place, you know. And to be like, no, it's fine. I can't leave here anyway. Alright. So Operation Buddy still in effect? Like, yeah, sure. Well, see you later then, Coco Kim.
I knew it.
Aha!
I can tell your inflection for Matoki.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, right. And if you ever need a place to crash, I mean, I can buy a bed or something. He'll be like, right. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. And you hear the clapping of something, like it's like a body part, but
What? You mean it's like a body part?
I mean,
Do you mean he
can't
slaps
hear a
himself on
high
the chest?
Yeah, they do a fist. They do a body bump, belly bump. They jump up.
No, don't do that, Matoki. She has too much cushioning.
No, Matoki, he'll bounce off.
I mean, you can't tell because it's just.
Does it sound like this, Jess?
Yeah.
It's a high five.
Sounds like a high five.
Does it sound like a pat on the back and a high five?
It sounds like it was cushioned by clothing.